Westerville City Schools is one of several school districts with levies on the ballot this November. But tonight, some residents are making a last-ditch effort to keep it from passing. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for 10 TV News at 11. I'm Yolanda Harris. Now, if passed, that money would be used to help build and renovate school buildings. 10 TV's Carly Dion talked to residents and the district about the issue.
Several people spoke out during tonight's Board of Education meeting against Issue 44. They claim the board is mismanaging funds and the additional funding the levy and bond would provide is not necessary.
The biggest thing is they don't need more money.
Westerville residents voicing their concerns to the school district's Board of Education Monday night over Issue 44. The $4.9 mil operating levy and $1.66 mil bond combined would generate more than $160 million for the school district.
What Westerville taxpayers need from their Board of Education is financial wisdom. You are asking taxpayers with the levy and bond issue to trust you with millions and millions of dollars.
As a school board, I don't think you fully understand how fed up the residents of Westerville are with your poor decisions and inability to properly manage our money.
Westerville City Schools Treasurer and CFO Nicole Marshall says a lot of misinformation is circulating about the board's use of funds.
I would hope that people would take the time to do research and not believe everything you read online on social media.
Residents like Doug Krinsky believe the 2019 levy is still generating enough funding to support the district.
They have plenty of money right now. The problem is they're not spending it in the right spots.
But Marshall says their records show otherwise, claiming they continue to win the Auditor's Award with distinction every year for having clean audits.
I have offered to sit down and have conversations with anybody that's willing to learn about the school district and how we're funded and what our spending looks like and all of those things, and people don't usually take me up on that.
The operating levy, which generates more than $20 million, would be used to maintain the district's current programs. It would cost residents $172 for every $100,000 of appraised property value. The $140 million in bond funding would cover upgrades to some of the older buildings in the district, updates to performance and art spaces, as well as stadium spaces at all three high schools. It would cost residents $58 for every $100,000 of appraised value. Marshall hopes residents do their own research before deciding how to vote.
My job is just to educate the community, and they have to make the decision for themselves with what they want for their local schools.
I also asked Marshall what happens next if the levy does not pass next week, and she says they would have to evaluate what adjustments would need to be made accordingly. In Westerville, Carly Dion, 10 TV News.
Thank you, Carly. And if you want to read all about the Westerville school levy or any issue on the ballot this November, just text the word VOTE to the number on your screen there, 614-460-3345, and we'll send you a link straight to your phone.